Hello everyone, and welcome back to a HOI4 Communist Poland video.
1, 0, all engine running.
So, Poland, 3 goals, 1 video, numero uno, a Poland peasant revolution. Communism must find a way. 2. Form the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, but with a communist twist. And 3. Poland can Oh, wait. Oh, I already have that achievement. Oh, I got it back in 2018. Okay, maybe we can fix that. Career profiles, maybe there's something in here. Rockets rain, build more than 10 rocket sites. I think we found our 3rd challenge. Poland will into space again. Again. Twitter. I guess they really like Twitter. Alright, how hard can it be? And we immediately start off with organise the peasant strike. Let's just get straight into it. Let's get our civs down. Let's get our research up. No time to waste. And we better get a spy agency up pretty quick. With the strike complete, we now get our decisions to start making sure the territory stays on our side. If you manage to farm up 50 PP, you can expand strikes to the factories, which means that as you're clicking which states you want for a civil war, you can start moving into the west, which is a pretty good place to be. TLDR, once we get Lublin, I feel like this is such a strong front on its own, I'm not too worried. Research slot number 1. Oh my. I think that's a civil war, and we're a lovely shade of green. So, if you just manage to get this nice eastern region, as well as surrounding the capital, I don't think it's that difficult from this point on. I think you can, for the most part, just gather your troops and finish it pretty quickly. With the men all assigned, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think that's pretty much GG. I mean, goodness, it's basically all green, right? And they can't even hold a single line. There is an argument to be made for farming generals here, but ain't nobody got time for that. Oh no! We won! I was farming XP. Oh, an achievement has been got. Poland Peasant Revolution. Sometimes, you just get things before you even want to get them. In addition, we should probably start building up a spy network in Hungary, assembling a leftist cabinet. So after completing the focus to become communist, a choice lies before you. Do you go with the USSR, or do you not go with the USSR? I'm going to say it outright. I am not going with the USSR. Why, you might ask? Well, in short, once you get this, why can't you just join them once the game realizes you're communist? If we let it play, yep, I can join them. No issue. No fault. The alternative, of course, is to take the focus tree path to join them and give them territory. I don't want to give them territory, so this is where you end up. So it's at this point you kind of have a decision to make. Do we really want to focus on attacking anybody? Because we definitely could if we wanted to. We could work towards Turkey, which would get us Romania, and maybe block them out of there. It could be worth an investigation. So I'm kind of trying to line up some focuses here. If we've got 20 days left on this focus, and we're going for, let's say, enforced Baltic socialism, then that's going to be 20 plus 70 plus 70 plus 70, which I believe, if we justify on Turkey, is 230 days. So hopefully this all works out. If you can't beat Germany, just deny them having literally any allies. Why yes, that is a late war economy, how could you tell? It's worth noting that this friendship pact is not going to stick around, so you better take it now while you still can. So we're making our way downtown through anti-imperialism to enforce Baltic socialism, but we have to get the timing with everything we're doing pretty correct.
Correctus.
Also, I think there's an interesting change that previously you never actually knew how much justification a justification was going to give you unless you hovered over here and calculated it out, but now you can actually see in world tension history the specific percentage you're going to get from it. It's pretty good. I'm happy to announce that the ideological boosting has now begun. Perfect timing. Enforce Baltic socialism. Just get a ton of war goals. So we're still hanging just below 25% world tension, which means that even if we were above 10% threat, the Allies cannot stop us. You know, I did forget I was being ruled by a woman. I had forgot that. What are her buffs? Defending. I mean, that's nothing to be scoffed at. Turkey is still good. Let's see how long that one lasts for. The great irony is we're not even doing this for Turkey. We're doing this so we can get Romania. The United Kingdom is guaranteeing the independence of Estonia. Huh. Not my first choice, but so be it if that's the way they want to go. I guess that's one less core for us to go for. Okay, Turkey, not guaranteed. We're in. Lithuania, not guaranteed. We're in. Latvia, not guaranteed. I'm in. What more do you need to say? In the meantime, I should head for Commonwealth of Socialist Republics so we can get the middle goal of trying to form the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth with a communist twist. In the meantime, these guys just need to hold the line. Well, this is a steamroll, isn't it? Goodness me. The Soviets want to help me. I think that's an easy decline for me, thank you. Goodness, all their capitals are on the west coast. Lithuania makes 1. I am inevitable. Gain at least 1 province of every week for a certain number of weeks. That's an interesting medal. Latvia makes 2, and I believe we get to take some of their ships. And let's make sure we actually get cores on those territories so I don't look completely foolish. The real question is, how far into Romania can we push without the Soviets' help? I mean, we're a strong Poland. Considering Czechoslovakia still exists, I'm going to say I have the time to spare. Okay, in the interest of not overplaying my hand, I think I'm going to call in the Soviets. As I said, I didn't actually care about taking this land. This was more so about the fact that the Germans won't have access to any of them. Well, I appear to have just walked into Bucharest and nobody stopped me. Ah, you've got to love it when that happens. The Commonwealth of Socialist Republics has been rebirthed. Reborn. Not my greatest invasion, it has to be said, but hopefully I get a nice chunk of Romania in the end of this. Well, this could be one of the most disgusting peace deals I've ever seen. Oh, yep, it's pretty bad. Why did they take that? Oh, God. Why did the Soviets take that bit of land? I'll never know. But we did get our own Romania. That's the good news. As for Turkey, I don't know if I care if I get any of Turkey. I mean, if I got Istanbul, you know, just this section, I think that would be pretty funny as my own little Constantinople. But other than that, I'm not really too bothered. Wait, we get one random state for no reason? You love to see it. And it comes with a sieve. Soviets are making some good headway. I'd like to go join them, I just don't want to tear into the supply they're already having down there. Screw it, they have a port. That's all I need. Okay, with that secured, let's just farm every battle we can. We're not looking to take tiles, we're just looking to engage in fights. Speed, more attacks. That's good to me. And that, I believe, is that. So Istanbul, that's the first desire. Can we get Edirne and Izmit? Yes, we can. And what about Bursa? I could try and argue for Hatay, but it's going to be a difficult battle. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to demand it. I got it. Well, that is an interesting peace conference system. But if there's something really cheap and you do have bonus points at the end, which I did, I got a little extra something. Also, look at that. Now that is a decent looking border for Turkey. I've seen much worse looking turkeys than that, and I'd say this little chunk is exactly what we wanted, and we got it perfectly. So is there something to be worried about with oh yes, Germany, of course, Germany. That's why we're here. I remember now. Something tells me this is not the strongest border in the world. I mean, it's a border, but not the strongest border. So just to keep stock, we've basically formed our formable nation, which is great. We've got a really disgusting Romanian puppet, which is okay. We've taken control of the Bosporus, so that's one DLC title finished, and Germany now has basically only 2 allies, because Hungary is now locked due to their communist support being too high, Romania doesn't exist, I guess there's Bulgaria, which they could get as an ally, but is Bulgaria really going to be an issue in the grand scheme of things? Probably not. So I think we're doing okay so far. Apparently my economy has been embargoed this whole time. Oh, no trading, I guess. Italy joined the Axis. Right, so that's one more enemy to deal with. Listen, all I'm here for is to build some rocket sites, okay? I didn't... Oh god, here it comes. Okay. Sure. We knew this day would come. We were ready for this day, right? We knew. We had expected it. Maybe a little part of me was living in denial. Like, hey, maybe they forgot. Maybe they just decided, you know what? Let's not invade Poland at this time. Basically just building forts now. Danzig or war. Well, I'm pretty sure under no circumstances am I giving them a single dime. Let's tell them to get lost. Well, they haven't declared war, so something tells me they're a little bit spooked. Germany declares war on the Netherlands. Yep, they're going somewhere else. Oh god. Netherlands didn't even join a faction? Hey, at least Luxembourg survives, right? So let's say, hypothetically, they never declare on us. What happens then? Because they're only so strong, right? I mean, this is it. This is as strong as they're going to get. It's not going to get any bigger than this. There's Denmark, there's Norway, there's Yugoslavia. What are you planning? Well, if they're not going to invade me, I'm just going to take all my focuses that make me stronger. I'm pretty sure that the Soviets and I are going to outpace them soon enough. Okay, Bulgaria. That could be an issue. It could be. Perhaps we could see if we could get Liberia as a colony. We've already got something in the Middle East. Why not something in Africa? Liberia, what do you say? I think that's a yes, isn't it? It is indeed. Welcome. A Hungarian People's Republic has been proclaimed. The Eggman has returned. And with Eggman secured, that's another step to making sure that Germany doesn't have any friends. And Greece is now involved? Okay, it's good to see that World War II hasn't just ended out of nowhere. And Yugoslavia? Oh god, it's getting a bit hectic around this region, isn't it? Oh, now he's going after Luxembourg. I see, now he's going after them. The United States joins the Allies. Now, if this isn't going to be the moment that Germany starts to get stuff going on, then I don't know when is. Let's just take the focus and get in there. Time waits for no one. According to my count, the Soviets actually have more planes than Germany and Italy combined. And they don't have their Hungarian air controller. Oh no, this isn't looking good for them at all now. In fact, it's not looking good in the slightest. Okay. Good luck, everyone. The whole gang's here. And I'm seeing some green. Some red, but some green. Non-aggression with the allies. Sure. So hopefully we can do a little trick. And if we release Czechoslovakia as a puppet, we should be able to make sure that we're the ones who get them in any peace deals to come. Alright, try and push them out of Königsberg. They've just got no supply here. It's not the cleanest encirclement in the world, but we'll take it. Building railways to make sure that the supply is always keeping up with the front line. He who does not build railways will see himself destroyed. Always keeping the air superiority in the places that matter. I admit I'm slacking in Germany, but I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, they're panicking and leaving parts of the front line open. That's good. Building up airports too to make sure that the Soviets with their 4,000 planes actually have places to stick said planes. Sometimes you don't have to be good at fighting a war, you just need to facilitate the AI to fight the war for you. Oh god, the siege of Berlin is on. Just for the record, they've got 2 lads in Berlin, and currently we are stacking like what, 10 units per tile in Slovakia? There's even a camel down here. I mean, Slovakia is the prize, apparently. Who's going to tell them there's nothing in Slovakia? Who's going to tell them? Because I'm not telling them. If they don't intend to stop me as I push through, I mean, we've taken Berlin, then on their head be it. They can defend the Czech land with 8 units in Brno to their heart's desire. I have no idea what's happening. Classic paradox. They're sending more units south. More people are going south. Has anybody told the big AH what's going on in his own country? Does anybody actually know what's happening? Berlin has fallen. I've actually done more casualties than the Soviets, which is good because I was worried that I was being carried. Then people in the comments would be like, "Oh, you just got carried by the Soviet Union, you actually have no skill at the game." I assure you, I lack plenty of skill in the game. Damn, I was hoping for an encirclement at Magdeburg. Never mind. Okay, just make sure that Steiner is nowhere to be found. And I think this is in the bag. A couple more encirclements. Let's make sure that we don't lose them. Oh wait, we're in the Netherlands. We've actually pushed all the way to the Netherlands. I just realised. I guess there's no point pushing any further over here. We better start heading south. It just occurred to me that these lads are trying to push through the Sudetenland. Maybe that's why you're struggling here. They've kind of weaponised the Sudetenland against us. Alright, fair play to the Soviet Union and Italy. They've kind of beat me to it with this one. If I can get to Switzerland, I can actually cut off their supply in the east, and maybe the Allies can figure out how to take back their land, because as it stands right now, I don't know if they actually have the competence to be able to do so. I know you should never stretch your line too thin. Is Stuttgart open? Possibly. Should we just try and take Paris? I think it's the morally correct thing to do at this point, is it not? Well, that might end up being a pretty... Uh-oh, somebody might have got reverse Dunkirked. Oh no, what happened, Germany? Yep, that's an encirclement there. Oh, yep, definitely. This lad can get a medal for taking part in the siege of Paris. What a peculiar thing. I did not think this guy would be getting this. I am inevitable. Okay, I guess we're on track to get gold for that particular medal. One province every week. It keeps going. My only goal currently is to just encircle units in France, where they have no supply, no home defense, and we get all the war participation from doing stuff like we're doing. Is that Australia? Are you kidding me? They came back. Okay, that has to be coded in. There's no way that Australia came back here as an AI. That's ridiculous. That is genuinely ridiculous. I, on the other hand, only care about one thing, and it's encirclements. I straight up refuse to capitulate Germany until I see a good war score participation. Beep boop beep beep beep. Boop beep 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 boop boop boop. That's over 1 million German casualties, all thanks to moi. Perhaps we can finally push through to these two tiles. Okay, with a good thrust into southern France, I think all of these lads here are encircled as soon as we take Bordeaux. Just terrible. So, as a quick catch-up, basically this front had to be stalled because I just can't push through those forts, and we're starting to reach these annoying tiles where I just can't be bothered actually committing to it. But we do have a cheeky front line with Italy that's about to open up, and it seems like the Soviets weren't as competent as I might have given them credit for. There it is, I am inevitable, the golden version. I had hoped to get it, and I guess we got it. Just take Bratislava and it's ours. It all belongs to us, that's all it comes down to. Also, how am I not the European Union? What about taking Stuttgart? Is this going to be 10 times easier? Yes, taking that was 10 times easier. I apologise that I had the audacity to go after Bratislava. That's on me, evidently. Finally, goodness me, finally. We took it. Of course, it's still filled with troops from here to heaven, but we did take it. Which technically means the way to Vienna is basically open, right? Like, can't you just go straight there? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can go straight there. Wow. Wow. Right, I think Italy was caught with its trousers down because, well, the basic backbone of their whole faction just collapsed. So let's see if we can't take advantage of that and screw them over. We do also have a nice little front up here, which I'm not sure if they saw coming, but it needs some time to prepare. Oh, unless he gets deposed, I apologise. Republican Socialist Italy. Right. I believe we just got experimental rockets done, which means, luckily, as this war comes to an end, I'm going to build a series of rocket sites to celebrate Poland's victory and their preparation to go to space. There goes Italy. And weirdly now Montenegro. Perhaps we can just walk in. Grand Encirclement. Gold medal. Oh, I see it now. 29 German divisions. God knows there could have been more at one point. I want to see this, because this gets me to 2 million German casualties. Oh, fantastic. Peace in our time. And France and the Benelux and all the land I took is up for grabs because I took it, which is ridiculous. I think that is me done. God, it's going to look terrible. So at the end of that, we got a Germany, we got a France, we got an Italy, which I didn't ask for, but we got one. We got an Austria, a Czechoslovakia, a Belgium. I think we got a Luxembourg. This is our Netherlands. I think the long and the short of that is we won. Now, there is a war with the Japanese, which we could spend our time fighting, but considering that I basically own all of Europe in my own little European Union, I think I'm done here. You cannot call this not to be a success. So if I was going to continue, I'd probably win this war, then go after the Soviets and clean up everything that I've got. I must have misclicked in the peace conference. I'd probably give these states back individually if I could. It's a shame there's not a button to like individually give a certain state back to a country that exists, so you'd have a little bit more manual control, but never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to quickly get the rocket achievement and say if you liked, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and Poland can into space. Rockets rain.